Hi Sag, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today's Sag for your meditative session was really weird. I just kept doodling and then I heard Honeymoon by Lana Del Rey. I don't know if you guys are going on a honeymoon or if you feel like you're about to connect to someone or you want to connect to somebody and you're about to and it's going to be a really happy time for you too. I also felt like someone was writing a note because I just kept doodling and I was doodling like, I don't know, it felt like someone was writing a note in a sense, and it also felt like a love letter, right? Or someone's typing, right? It felt like someone's actually writing, but somebody could just be typing it on their phone or emailing it. I really felt like a letter though, like an actual letter. But yeah, very interesting. Sag. I'll post the link of Honeymoon in the description box, but it's kind of self-explanatory. She keeps talking about her honeymoon. But yeah, let's see what's going on, Sag. So Sag, it's really common, the theme with the last three signs, Libra, Scorpio, and now you guys, that there seems to be, like, every single reading is really masculine, heavy masculine, and here we have the King of Earth, right? So I feel like this is about a masculine, and the theme that's common is the fact that these masculine energies are kind of, it seems like awakening in a sense, right? And where there was someone who was dishonest, where there was someone who was an ego, and where there was someone who, I'm getting the King of Cups, I think in all three readings, which is someone who, it's the way that they go about love, right? They go about love not in the right way, right? In a way that's kind of manipulative, in a way that is a little bit immature. Not really understanding love, that's what I'm getting. It's like they didn't really understand it, they didn't really see it. And the funny thing is that they thought they did. You know what I mean? They thought that they did, and that's all the ego, right? The ego was telling this person, like, no, you're right. Like, that's a heavy, heavy theme. Like, the masculine thinking that they're right about everything, and meanwhile, they're not. So then a humbling needs to happen. So that this reading is a little different, but that's basically the theme, where this masculine still believes that after all this shit, right, after the tower and after the, like, kind of, I don't feel like there's deceit in the sense where this person was malicious. I think it was the fact that this person was hiding from themselves, right? Hiding, again, thinking that they knew what love was, thinking that they knew who they were, and realizing that they don't know shit about anything. You know, it's like the more I learn, the less I know. Like, that's what they're getting hit with, this reality that not that they're not perfect, that things might have also, they had played a part in it, and that their ego could have been a cause of a lot of things in their life, a lot of unhappiness. And they still, however, believe that throughout everything that's happened, that they can still have this relationship with someone. And that's why I feel like this is very, very beautiful, because it's someone who still believes, like, with the faith and the star, that it's like they still believe in love, you know, they still believe in the fact, I feel like they still believe in someone. And I think it's really, really beautiful, because I think at one point they had, like, lost hope, you know, with, like, again, it's not that they've ever lost faith, they have not, but I think at one point their own stubbornness and their own ego and their own pride told them to maybe walk away from someone. You know what I mean? It's like they weren't listening to their heart. They weren't listening to the divine. And the divine was, I feel like, counseling them to kind of make some sort of offer to someone, and they didn't. So their chance at the 10 of Cups, they kind of, it was like a self-sabotaging move. You know, this person thought that they, you know, they were sitting in ego. So everything that they thought at that point was skewed, right? We have the integrity card in reverse. They could have lied. But I feel like it's not even lying to someone else. It's lying to themselves. It's a lot of self-deceit. You know, it's a total difference between, I feel like they tried to remain with integrity on the 3D, but to themselves, they were blind, right? To their own actions, they were not seeing. And it was a stubborn energy, right? I'm getting a lot of Taurus. It was a very stubborn energy. And I think, again, even with the divine trying to help them and trying to persuade this masculine to do things a different way, to perhaps make an offer, to stop being an ego, to kind of like sit with themselves, they were so unable to do that. And it was because the ego was blocking them, right? And this was the energy they were sitting in, King of Cups in reverse. They weren't ready to give their heart out. They didn't even know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, they thought that they knew what that meant, and they had no idea. So much self-deceit. That's what I'm getting. So many lies to themselves. You know when you're your own worst enemy? That's what this is. It's like someone was their own worst enemy, and it was this masculine. Because I just feel like this person really, really lied to themselves. This person really, really told themselves that everything was okay when it wasn't. They really told themselves they didn't need anybody else. They didn't need to make an offer to somebody. They didn't need to go back and get someone. They didn't need to like talk to someone. Like the breakup doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? Oh, this person comes up to me. I don't care. It's just so much self-deceit. And it's sad because, again, it's like this person was their own worst enemy. But what I see with this is that the person is coming out of that energy, right? The person is coming out of that energy. And I think that they did lose out on, again, a 10 of Cups and an Ace of Cups. There is loss here for this person, but it's not that this can't be, it's not that they can't have it if given the chance again, because again, they still believe in it. They still believe in this person, even though I feel like they left the Ace of Cups and 10 of Cups, the opportunity for it back here. This masculine still believes in this, right? And they're still hoping that maybe someone will give them a chance, and they still have faith. And that's what the crazy thing is to me. It's like, holy shit. After all the self-sabotage that this person did, and after losing out on this, right, basically, I think that they still believe that someone could give them another chance. Yeah, with the 2 of Cups. They still think, yeah, we have the 2 of Cups twice. They still think that the soulmate can give them another chance. And I feel like there's going to be a decision coming up for someone, right? In what they're going to decide to do. But I do see someone maybe traveling to see you. I do see someone putting in some sort of effort with this 3 of Wands to basically come to somebody with like their hands in the air, you know, and just be like, hi. That's literally what I'm getting. With this King of Wands, it's like someone's just going to come in. They still believe in this, even after all this. This is just self-sabotage, ego. I'm right, you're wrong. I can't even explain this energy. It's just not, it's like too many losses too, like so many losses for this person with this Ace of Cups and this 10 of Cups in the back. It's like, wow, you could have had that. And I think the realization of that, it brings this person to some sort of decision that like if they're gonna go get this person, then they have to go. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to say you missed out on it, but maybe I should try again. And I think they're going to be given the courage to try again. And I see them really, really putting themselves in an energy of from going from a page to a king. You know, a Page of Swords in reverse, nonetheless, right? To a King of Air, right? So I think if this masculine makes this decision in their life to keep the faith and love and to believe that they can still have this with someone else if this other person would be willing, they can still try to, if they try to mend the situation, right? It's like they put their big boy pants on, right? And they actually try. And you know what, that's really mean, I'm sorry. But it's literally the fact, like, if they decide to change their energy, right? Because there has been a shift in their energy, but now it's like, what are you going to do with that energy? What are you going to do with that upgrade, right? What are you going to do with that? And if they decide to go towards a person and just believe in it nonetheless, even though it seems impossible, I feel that it is really possible. Like, I do feel that they might be met with someone who has open arms for them, right? But they have to come in the right way, and I feel like they are. They're coming in with the 9 of coins. They want to work on something. They're coming on fast. Like, they want to secure a future with someone, right? And they're going to come in fast because I feel like they look at this feminine that as if they're the star, right? They look at this opportunity, and it was the star. It was the freaking star, and they see that now, but at the time, again, they were just very blind, a lot of self-sabotage, but now they're coming in very fast, right? And I do think they're stable. Just because they're coming in fast doesn't mean that I don't think they're stable. I think they're very stable with the King of Earth, and they're also coming with the King of Air. So they're coming like no joke, like in the right energy. They're coming fast, but they want to speak truth. They want to say what's been going on. They're going to probably travel to this feminine to say what's been going on, and it's because they've had some sort of awakening. They have, with this Judgment card. And they're realizing that they can't continue to keep missing out on things because of, I guess, ego. I think that they're really learning about themselves and the way that they self-sabotage. But yeah, they still believe in this. They do. And I feel like they're going to fight for it. I like this, Sag. So let's pull some cards. So, Sag, I have a lot of messages. I kept hearing them. So we have the end of a cycle, right? This 10. I do think that this person is going to try to start a new beginning with this soulmate. This masculine is going to try, and they are in their heart space now with the green. Clear out the clutter. Yeah, they have cleared the shit out. And I think it's hard for someone to believe that, but I think you have to have faith in this person if you were to continue. Basically, that's the answer. Like, if you want to be with this person, you have to have faith in them that they've changed. You have to have faith in them that they have been able to awaken. They've been able to see things for what they really are, right? And I think that if you're able to do that and you have faith that this person is being honest with you and have faith that this person is telling the truth and that this person has changed, then again, I think that this Ace of Cups and this Ten of Cups we can have it, you know what I mean? It's possible. It's possible to obtain it again, right? It's like the energy was there, but it was never taken, right? It was just there, and it sat there, and then it went away. But now, again, the opportunity for this, it's possible. Again, this is all about faith, right? They have faith that they can have this with you. And they have faith that you could forgive them, and they have faith that if they put in enough work that this could happen. And what I'm getting with Mary Magdalene is the apostle to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I'm fully human and fully divine. I think this person is understanding how thin that line is between their shadow and their light. You know what I mean? And their ego and their higher self, their ego and their regular self, right? Like the self that we have, the self that we are supposed to be, and then like the shadow, the ego, right? The fear. And then our higher self is sitting there just like looking at what the fuck we're doing and just like tisking, right? So yeah, I think this person is beginning to understand that it's not just the role that they played, but the fact that things can really go downhill very quickly if the energy isn't stopped. It's like a snowball effect, right? And I think they're really understanding that. How do I explain it? It's like one bad decision can lead to another bad decision, can lead to, again, I just keep getting the snowballing. That's what I feel like happened here. Someone snowballed, and it's taken them a long time to kind of get up, but I think that they are really just, the only thing that's keeping this person going right now is the fact that they believe that someone could forgive them and that someone would want to start again with them even after the fact that they have really messed up. But I do see them coming in the right energy. And what I really like about Mary Magdalene is that she was very loyal, right? And she was taught by Jesus, and she was like his most devoted apostle, right? And I feel like people mistake her and people like talk shit about Mary Magdalene, but I really like that she came out here because she was just so loyal. Like, she took the lessons that Jesus was teaching her and made them for herself. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like someone here has taken the lessons that they've learned and made them their own, right? And now with those lessons comes the responsibility of what are you going to do with that, you know, that knowledge, right? All that shit that, you know, all that awakening that just happened, are you going to do something about it? And I feel like this person is. So that's why I really like this person, because I feel like we've all been in the situation where we were here at one point, and they're awakening to the fact that things can be different for them and their life. And I think, like, if you were the feminine and you were receiving this masculine, that I would say I do think that they have changed, and I do think that they are in a much better place and in a much better energy. And I think the only thing that really keeps them going right now is the fact that they think that this can happen again. And I don't think this person's not loyal. I do feel like they're very loyal. I just feel like for a really long time they were confused. Again, sitting in ego, sitting in fear, not really understanding, you know, the advice that was coming to them, the divine. Like they had no connection, do you know what I'm saying, to themselves and to the divine. So it was just like a snowball of shit, you know. But now that they're out of that, they see everything very clearly, and they see you very clearly if you're the feminine, and they see you as a star. They see you, they have faith in this relationship, and that's why they're coming in quickly to build, and they're coming in correctly. So it's really up to you. They have cleared out the clutter, and we are all the dark and the light, right? Fully human, fully divine. But yeah, I hope that this reading resonates. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.